plays out.
Scooch it.
But how about this? For the second straight year, that road made a stop in Sao Paulo.
Yes.
Chiefs and Chargers started the season with a trip to Brazil for a division clash. Put that on my travel schedule. And the crowd, oh, they were festive. They were into it. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, two of the best quarterbacks in the league. Early on here, first drive for Kansas City. Mahomes was looking for Xavier Worthy. He falls down. When he gets up, he's grabbing his shoulder. But here's the deal. He didn't fall down. He got knocked down, leveled by Travis Kelce. He would head to the locker room. He would not return. The Chiefs would have to punt it away. Chargers get the ball, and they go right down the field. Herbert to Quentin Johnston for the touchdown. And just like that, LA's up 7-0. 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Chiefs are down 13-3. Mahomes to Tyquan Thornton. That's a huge gain of 33 all the way down to the Chargers' 33-yard line. So, Mahomes to Noah Gray, short gain, but he did not get out of bounds. So now they've got to rush to get the field goal unit onto the field. The clock is ticking, less than 7 seconds to go. Harrison Butker would attempt it from 59 yards if they got it off in time. They do. Plenty of leg, and it is good. So it's 13-6, Chargers with the lead at the half. Third quarter. Chiefs looking at a 3rd and 8. Mahomes, he's got a lane. He's got a lot of room. Big gain, and oh, how about the shoulder to Dante Jackson? Puts him on the ground after picking up the first down. The drive continues. 3rd and 1. Oh, what happened there? Well, Kareem Hunt got the first down, but then Kelce and Tierra Tart get into it. A big slap there from Tart. Unnecessary roughness penalty, automatic first down anyway. Next play, Mahomes, couple pump fakes. Dives for the pylon for the touchdown. Butker would miss the extra point, so now they're down 13-12 instead of being a tie game. Less than 4 to play in that third quarter. Herbert, little play action. Ladd McConkey coming back to get it. 16-yard gain. Big first down to keep the drive alive. And then here it's 3rd and 3. Herbert, Keenan Allen on the connection. And they're hyped because they just went up 20-12. Fourth quarter now. Mahomes and the Chiefs, they got a 3rd and 5 from their own 40. He's in trouble. Steps up. Wait a minute. What did he do? I need to see this a couple more.
Shenanigans.
Look at this.
It makes no sense.
There's like 3 dudes between him and Juju Smith-Schuster. It didn't matter. He gets the completion. And then later, how about that play call? Travis Kelce wide open. So they go for 2. They didn't hit it. So now they're down 20-18. Chargers with the response. Herbert had something for the Chiefs all night long. Every time they needed to play, he was the guy who would make it for them. Gets the first down there. And then looking towards the end zone to Johnston again. It's 27-18. 3:30 to play. Is there enough time for Mahomes? It's 4th and 7. Looking for Hollywood Brown. Finding him. 49-yard gain. What a throw. Off balance. Didn't matter. Perfect product placement. And the Chiefs, a couple plays later, 3rd and 9. Oh, Jason Brownlee was there, but just out of reach. So they settle for a field goal. So it's 27-21. Chargers with a chance. Can they run out the clock? Get a first down on 3rd and 14. Herbert runs for it. Wow. What a big game for Herbert. 318 yards to the air, 3 touchdowns. His team and Jim Harbaugh get the win.
Chargers take down the Kansas City Chiefs by the score of 27-21. This is the reason what you saw tonight is that why Justin Herbert is held in such high regards. 25 of 34, 318, 3 touchdowns, and the game-sealing drive in which he took off and run after Chris Jones, and we saw the 2 guys getting it on the sideline. Yeah. Tranquil said, that's not your responsibility. You got outside rush. You tried to cross the guy's face. You got washed down when you know there's nobody, there's no support over there. Exactly. That's why he was going at Chris Jones. That is not your responsibility to go inside. If that guy starts up the middle and then gets outside, ain't nothing you can do, CJ. Yeah. But that's why he and Tranquil was getting it on the sideline. He's like, do your job. That's not your job. Do your job. But the Chiefs go on the road in Brazil and they win a ball game 27-21. It's been a long time since the Chiefs have lost a one-score game.
Yep.
But Ocho, I saw some things tonight that I don't like of what I'm seeing with the Chiefs. Offensively, I think they'll be okay. They need to be able to run the football better.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't run the football. Those scrambles by Mahomes, come on, I can't count on Mahomes to give me 57 yards rushing the game, Ocho.
Right.
But watching this game, looking at the Chargers, they did win. They took down the 3-time defending AFC champs, and they did it in fine fashion. What did you like about what you saw from the Chargers?
Listen, the first thing about the Chargers that I did like, I like what Justin Herbert did. Listen, the game was a little sloppy in the beginning, but as the game went on, the Chargers offense played extremely well. Again, another thing, my favorite receiver, one of my favorite receivers in the NFL is Ladarius McConkey. Ladarius McConkey looked extremely well. He's picking up exactly where he left off last year.
Yes.
The addition of Keenan Allen and Quentin Johnston. If we can get Quentin Johnston to be a little bit more consistent and catching the ball and try to eliminate some of the drops that he had last year, they are going to be all right. Because that defense, they was flying all over the place. They made some great plays. Derwin James. Khalil Mack also contributed in some important areas as well on certain down and distances. And they look good. I thought the Chiefs had an opportunity to come back. I actually thought they were going to come back when they decided to field goal towards the end of the game and chose to allow Spags and that defense to take over from there. But it was sloppy it was a sloppy first half, but that's really good.
I'm watching. I don't know what Kelsey was thinking on that drive route. He watches what's Derwin James.
Yes.
He does this.
Yes.
When I see a DB does that, he's telling me it's man coverage. He's telling me they're locking it.
Yeah.
He tells me he does this. And that's why Mahomes like, what are you doing? And he knew it at the end. It's like, bro, you got to keep going. That's what you call a drive, a shallow cross, but whatever the case may be. He's in man coverage.
Yeah.
All they got to do is, if he keeps running, the ball's going to hit him on the hands. He turns up. It's a touchdown.
Perfect.
Now, look, we don't know. I mean, now possibly maybe they're onside it. They got their timeouts. Maybe they do what they did. But if Chris Jones takes that same angle, we're going to get the same result. We'll never know. But there were some mistakes that were made that you can't have. I mean, the first play of the game, you got two guys running crossing routes. Wow. And somehow Kelsey picks his own guy and looks like he separated his shoulder or sprains his shoulder. Yeah. I'm like, damn. How many times have you run crossing routes? I've never, in 14 years of running crossing routes, I've run the shallow cross, run the drive where I'm the picker, and sometimes they're picking for me. I've never collided with my own guy.
I mean, listen, it's all about spacing, knowing where your depth is supposed to be. And if you have somebody pressing you, which might have been the problem, whoever was pressing either threw Kelsey off his route, either threw Kelsey off his line, which is why they ran into other. But also, if it's man-to-man, you got to have your eye line. You got to have your eye line up in front to see what's in front of you anyway. So I'm not sure how that happened.
Ocho, plus the fact is, it's already understood. One of you are high, the other is low. One of you guys is 3 to 5, the other guy 5 to 7. I don't know who's supposed to be high. I don't know who's supposed to be low.
Well, you can see Xavier Worthy was low. So that means Kelsey was supposed to be 5 to 7.
I don't get it. I don't know. And like I said, I'm like, damn, guys, that's probably a precursor of things to come because, Ocho, how many times? That's the first 15. We done talked about that. We had that at walkthrough. Yes. We discussed it last night before the game. Hey, we talked about it. Hey, everybody liked these plays coming out. And damn, the first third down, this is what we get.
And you know what? That's the funny thing. When you talk about X and O's the way it's written on paper, and coaches want to look a certain way, but they don't take into account. When you have a defense out there, you have a person pushing and tugging you, certain things have to adjust. So Kelsey, if anything, if you got a man playing you man-to-man, go an extra yard. Maybe go 2, and that doesn't happen.
Hey, press me, and I'm supposed to be the low guy. I run it in the line of scrimmage. I'll be behind the line of scrimmage. Hey, the lineman will pick your ass off. Joe, I'm not finna collide with my own guy. I've done it. They were like, well, damn. They were like, damn, you should have just took the ball out of John's hand. I was like, well, hey, he was fighting, pushing, tugging, and I'm not gonna let him throw the timing of the route off by pressing me and causing me to either gain depth. No, I already know I'm the low guy, and so it might be a situation. Look, I'm the low guy.
Yeah.
Hey, and I got to pick for the high guy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is what it is. But the timing must be the timing, Ocho.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna run into my own guy.
Yeah,
that's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not running into my own guy. Now I might run into the other guy and they call me for an illegal pick, but I'm not picking my own damn guy.
And hold on, not only did you pick him, he got hurt. And as soon as you got hurt, obviously, when you're running that crosser like that, and you're looking back at the quarterback, your body's relaxed.
Yes.
The body's relaxed. So anything that hits, especially that shoulder, the first thing I said, that's either a grade 2 or grade 3 AC sprain. Right away. When he didn't come back in the game, because grade 1, you good. Grade 1, you coming back in the game. But he missed the whole game after that. I said it got to be grade 2 or grade 3.
Ocho, how much shoulder strength do you think he got? He'll $160. So think about that, Ocho. He weighs 160 pounds.
Yes, sir.
He ain't got no shoulder gun, and it doesn't take a whole lot to mess a shoulder up anyway. Especially when you don't have the muscle development